Every time you see it, it takes your breath away. There he is, Nik Wallenda, achieving his lifelong dream, walking across Niagara Falls on a wire. Made it all the way, and now he's here with us this morning. Josh and Sen, you guys were there for the whole thing.
Yes, we were, and I tell you what, being up close and personal, made it no more possible. I still can't believe when you stepped off the wire. And Nik, first of all, great to have you here with us answering our questions.
So now he's on a real high wire, Lara's seat.
It's been 3 days now. How does it feel now? Has it sunk in?
Yeah, you know, it's exciting to know that I was part of a history. You know, what a blessing that the life that I've had so far, and to be able to do something or complete something that no one in the world ever has is quite an honor.
One of the things that we talked about when you hit the platform right afterwards, and you haven't really said this to anyone else, but there was a moment when your arm started to not only fall asleep but cramp up, and that was, tell me about that moment.
Well, you know, when I'm walking a wire like that, the balancing pole is almost 40 pounds, and it's a lot of forearm work, and my forearm just started to cramp worse than it ever has before, and I don't know if it had to do with maybe tension more than anything, but it cramped up really bad, but it went away, so we're good to go.
Is that when you really started praying? I mean, I was really touched.
No, you know what? I really pray nonstop. Yeah. The Bible says pray without ceasing, and I'm always praying.
And you did. And I have to say, when you said also, Nik, that this was a dream of yours, and that if you're at home and you have some kind of challenge, and we all do, to look to the other side. And I just really, many people appreciate it, you say that.
Well, thank you very much. You know, I think that's what life is about. You know, we all go through challenges, but once we get through them and we look back, we say, look how much our lives have changed from going through that challenge. So if you can focus on the other side when you look back, it just makes it that much easier.
Does that constant prayer put you in a different kind of state when you're up there? What do you remember about it?
You know, it was peaceful, relaxing in a lot of ways. You know, of course there's some nerves there, especially when I was walking directly over the brink of the falls. You know, mentally your mind goes, what are you doing? Turn around and go back.
That's where my mind went.
But you know, that's where I tell myself, you're on a wire. The wire is the same, whether you're over land or you're over the water or you're on the moon, it's still the same. So focus on the wire, and again, focus on the other side.
And so the other side, you're focusing on something entirely new. What is next for you, Nik?
I am. Well, I've got a couple things. I'm going to Branson, Missouri to perform at Silver Dollar City until August 5th. Then I go to Atlantic City, the Tropicana, and then after that, I'm focusing on the Grand Canyon. No one in the world's ever done it, and I already have the permits.
How long a walk?
It's about 5,000 feet long, almost a mile.
All right.
3 times what you saw the other evening.
How do you do that? I mean, look at that.
Buckle up for it. How do you even get the wire strung? I mean, that's a few helicopters.
Yeah, it's a process for sure.
I'll tell you what, Nik, again, it was an amazing night. One I know Sam and I won't forget. I can't imagine the people watching at home are going to forget. And thank you so much.
Thank you guys for being a part of it.
Your series, also Danger by Design, debuts tonight on Science. We're looking forward to that as well.
That's correct. Exciting series. Shows all sorts of events where I broke 6 world records.
You're incredible.
Nik Wallenda,
thank you.
Thanks very
for
much.
sharing.